A million baht?
ขั้นต่ำนะ
A million? Wait.
Alone, I would say that's not. It seems like you have to purchase a wife.
It's kind of like putting a price tag on their head.
I wouldn't want to date someone who would expect a dowry. That's my view.
Yeah. All right, Sam. I've never met you, but good answer, my friend. Good answer.
รู้สึกว่าการที่เราจะแต่งงานคือเราเลือกที่จะใช้ชีวิตกับคนนี้เลือกที่จะสร้างครอบครัวกับคนนี้เลือกที่จะลำบากไปพร้อมกับคนนี้ต่อให้วันหนึ่งเขาไม่เหลืออะไรแล้วเราก็พร้อมที่จะอยู่กับเขาอ่ะเพราะฉะนั้นการที่เราแต่งงานกับเขาแล้วไปเอาเงินเขามาเพื่ออะไรวะ What was the first time you heard about this word dowry?
I had never heard this word before moving to Thailand. It's just like not even a concept in my culture, so I had no idea that we had a word for it.
It's a new concept to me. It's
New
brand
concept.
New. Yeah, a very new concept.
Meaning that you guys don't have it in your country.
No, not in England. I'm not sure about other countries, but I think in most Western countries, it's not a thing really.
Well, when I first heard about it, my initial thoughts is, oh, so it seems like you have to purchase a wife, and that's the view of a Westerner, a foreigner. Yeah.
โอ้โหนี่เดี๋ยวก่อนนะคือถ้าแปลออกมาเป็นภาษาไทยเนี่ยค่อนข้างแรงเลยนะคะมันคือแบบซื้อภรรยาอย่างนี้เลยนะ purchase a wife.
Dowry is a very sensitive subject, so I kind of don't want to step on people's feet. So I have to kind of watch what I say. I can see a both positive and a negative side to it.
งั้น the first time that you heard it, what do you think about it? The concept?
I don't like it.
Before I got a girlfriend, I would think it's a strange concept. But now I understand the culture more. So I do understand it and it makes more sense to me. It's a long-standing tradition, right?
ถูกต้องค่ะเป็น long standing ก็คือมีมายาวนานแล้วนั่นเองนะคะเป็นประเพณีที่มีมายาวนานแล้ว
I think it's quite like an old traditional. So in terms of like, it's maybe not equal in terms of the genders. I think in terms of nowadays, obviously, there's feminism is more prevalent and the Me Too movement. And I think in terms of like this sin sort of dowry, it's kind of making genders unequal, in my opinion.
When it comes to what I think about it, it's tough because it technically is asking for their child to have a price. So it's kind of like putting a price tag on their head, which can be seen as quite disrespectful for the daughter's point of view. But if you look at it from a Thai's perspective, one, they're following tradition, and two, second point, it could be it's supporting their parents. So their parents have supported the raise of their daughter. Whereas in England, we kind of just support the family. We kind of just help them as much as we can. That's what it's like in England. And the closest thing to a proposal would be having to ask the parents' permission. So I think it's the father's permission to marry the daughter. So that's what we do in England.
Back to the question. What if you're in love with her? Okay, you love her, you love each other, but her family want you to pay $1 million for the dowry, or else you guys won't be getting married, or else she will have to break up with you because her family told her to.
$1 million baht?
ขั้นต่ำนะ
Wait. $1 million baht? Is that like normal?
Yeah, it's normal.
No way. There is no way. That is like no.
What about 500,000?
No. This
ก็คือ
is no.
ยังไงก็จะไม่จ่ายเลยเหรอไม่จ่ายค่าสินสอดเลยเหรอ
I was thinking it was maybe like 100,000. No, I will not pay a dowry.
So you're going to break up with her even though you really love her.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because so you're saying like, oh, well, why would you break up with her because you love her so much, etc., etc. But on the flip side, what about the fact that if she loves me so much, then why should she expect me to pay money to her family? Like, why doesn't she just marry me for loving me?
I wouldn't want to date someone who would expect a dowry. That's my view. Yeah. If it comes to it, and I was in a choice of marrying someone and being in debt by $1 million baht, or not being in debt and being single, then I'd probably choose that option.
Yeah. All right, Sam. I've never met you, but good answer, my friend. Good answer.
If I have to pay $1 million baht, and it's just me, it's not my future wife to be. If I don't have that money, that can't happen. Surely that can't happen. So then maybe the parents will say, look, you have to wait until you can get $1 million baht. I don't want it to happen. I want to marry this girl that I love. And it depends. It's how strict are the parents going to be? Because if I don't have the money, I can't pay the money. Like, can we talk about it at least? Can we say, like, maybe not $1 million, maybe half of that? Or maybe less.
So is 1 million, is that the figure?
Yeah, that's like the figure that most of the women will accept.
Again, it's a strange concept because it doesn't exist in our culture. It's completely new to me. So to have to transfer, to be told you have to give this money in order to get married.
That's right.
Does that mean you're not good enough for the family? Does that mean you can't get married? Questions that I need to ask.
And so what if she said, okay, if you can't afford me, then we need to break up. What would you do?
Oh, wow. Then I would think that the culture is really strong because she would be putting the family and culture above our relationship. So that would be interesting. It would be, wow, that would be a great discussion.
Now you don't know what to say.
Yeah, but I'm sure it would be something that we would have to talk about because if you can't afford it, then it's not possible. So surely there is some negotiation there on the amount that you can afford to actually get married. So it depends on love and culture, and you have to combine the two.
That's right. What if she told you to go get a loan?
A loan? I would say that's not...
Well,
No.
some of the men here do that.
Seriously.
Seriously, yeah.
Getting a loan to get married would just not make sense to me. But I do understand the culture, and her family has to be happy as well. So it would have to be discussed in detail.
No.
Right.
No. Because the money that could go to the parents could also go to our future as me and my wife. So $1 million baht, maybe if I could say, look, let's half that for you guys, and the other half we can take and build a family. Like, I know you want grandchildren. I can't do that if I pay $1 million baht.
สำหรับพี่แอนนะคะการที่เราจะต้องไปกู้หนี้ยืมสินมานะเป็นหนี้เพื่อที่จะไปแต่งงานมัน it's not such a good start ไม่ใช่การเริ่มต้นที่ดีสำหรับ love life family life สักเท่าไหร่นะ
Because I initially went into this thinking like surely a dowry would mean that I'm buying my wife. I don't want to do that. I want to show that I love her. I don't want to buy her. I want to show that I love her, and no amount of money should show that. That's what I initially thought going into this, but I've kind of seen what it's like from other people's perspective, and I've kind of realized that at least let there be a compromise. Maybe if you love your boyfriend, surely again no amount of money should show how much your boyfriend loves you.
สำหรับวันนี้นะคะคุณครูสกอตก็บอกว่าเข้าอกเข้าใจแต่ขอเป็นการ compromise ละกันว่าคนละ halfway ได้ไหมเนาะไม่ใช่ว่าแบบ okay you want $1 million then I pay you $1 million and I have nothing else to start with นะคะไม่มีเงินเหลือสักบาทเลยที่จะมาเริ่มต้นชีวิตครอบครัวให้มันดีนะคะ
Not being financially aware is so important nowadays. So if you're going to start off in debt, like I said, it's just completely the wrong approach to the future and marriage.
In my culture, we don't have dowry at all. I understand that it's Thai culture, and I'm not disrespecting Thai culture at all, but just for me, I don't think that there should be a payment to have your daughter get married, or a payment to marry someone. It's like that isn't love. Why is money involved? I understand it's your culture, but I just don't think it really is like true love. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
เดี๋ยวนี้ในมุมของผู้หญิงบ้างนะในมุมของผู้หญิงไทยคนหนึ่งด้วยนะรู้สึกว่าการที่เราจะแต่งงานคือเราเลือกที่จะใช้ชีวิตกับคนนี้เลือกที่จะสร้างครอบครัวกับคนนี้เลือกที่จะลำบากไปพร้อมกับคนคนนี้ต่อให้วันหนึ่งเขาไม่เหลืออะไรแล้วเราก็พร้อมที่จะอยู่กับเขาอ่ะเพราะฉะนั้นการที่เราแต่งงานกับเขาแล้วไปเอาเงินเขามาเพื่ออะไรวะนะคะไม่รู้ว่า what's the point อะนะคะอย่างบางทีเนี่ยคนไทยก็จะชอบพูดว่าคนไทยบางคนก็บอกว่าอ่ะผู้หญิงก็แบบมีค่าเลี้ยงดูค่าน้ำนมของแม่คือผู้ชายก็ต้องกินนมเหมือนกันนะคะเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยพี่แอนว่ามันไม่ค่อย make sense ว่ะเป็นผู้หญิงคนหนึ่งที่ไม่เห็นด้วยกับเรื่องของค่าสินสอดเป็นประเด็นที่น่าสนใจนะคะว่า dowry จะหายไปใน Thai culture หรือไม่อันนี้ก็ต้องรอดูกันต่อไปนะครูเคเลตเนาะ
Yeah, we'll see. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure that you click that like button, click that subscribe button.Click what's the bell? What else? Am I forgetting anything? Am I forgetting anything?
No, nothing else.
Oh, comment.
แล้วก็อย่าลืมคอมเมนต์ด้วยนะคะว่านักเรียนคิดเห็นอย่างไรนะคะเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของ dowry ควรมีต่อไปไหมหรือว่าไม่ควรมีหรือจริงๆแล้วผู้ชายควรจ่ายผู้ชายไม่ต้องจ่ายอะไรยังไงลองคอมเมนต์กันเข้ามานะคะ